Welcome back everyone, part 3 of our little video series on the Citroën DS. Now this is a ride in the DS, just some access village road here as we head down to the main highway. We managed to get the idling correctly. This is how the closer look at the dashboard looks. This is gauge dials. This is the speedometer. The ride is so smooth. It's an equivalent of being on a boat. As you can see, the little access road here is untarmacked, a bit bumpy, but if you can look at the bonnet here closely, you would see there's not much movements. The hydro pneumatic suspension absorbs nearly everything. This is how the half gear is operated. At the moment it's in first gear, so going into second, clutch in, second gear. That is to you, then straight down from first. Yeah. So this is a DS20 1974 with 4-speed manual half gear. So this car is the Citroën DS. Came with they used to come with 3 or 4 transmission options. There used to be this 4-speed manual. There was 5-speed manual. There was a 3-speed automatic, and as well as 4-speed semi-automatics. So how the semi-automatic worked was sort of a manual transmission with the gear lever here. You engage gears, but with no actual clutch pedal. So you just engage gears as you move. Zoom into the speed here. 60 miles per hour. The tachometer, rev counter, just about 60 miles, doing 2000 revolutions. Look at the ride, hardly any bumps felt. There is a small bump ahead, village made. I'll just go over it. At that speed, I went over it at 50 miles an hour, going over another one at 40. Yeah, as literally you can feel no rattles, no heavy bangs on the car. That is how the hydro pneumatic suspension works. So down here we have 3 pedals, classic manual. So we have this one here, the gas pedal, and then we have the knob here, that is the brake pedal. Working by the use of the hydraulic fluid. So the hydraulic fluid in these cars power nearly all the system. So the hydraulic fluid powers the suspension, it powers the steering. The steering for this car, these were the first cars early those days to come with rack and pinion, and this one was power assisted. The hydraulic fluid was pumped around to help on the steering, as well as the hydraulic fluid itself is used to power the brakes. So you have one huge reservoir, then you have a hydraulic pump that will serve all these items concurrently, in conjunction with a regulator pump that will regulate pressure depending on the needs, whether it's on the suspension, each corner, or the steering, or the brakes. Yeah, so this here is the gear lever. This here is the headlight and indicator stop. On my right, this one here is for I think the indicator. The other one is just for the lights. This one is for the indicators, and this one here is for the wipers, as well as the horn. Second. Third. The road here is a bit bumpy with some potholes. It's not major highway, just an intertown road. You can look at my bonnet as I go over the potholes. The ride is smooth, the boat is floating. That is where the rear view mirror is located, just close to the bottom of the windscreen, as opposed to modern cars having it here at the top. And that is the brake knob cam pedal. So I'm getting into a rough stretch here. I'll shift back to second. Some Maram Road. Now the road here is very rough, but as you can tell from my bonnet, the bonnet and the wings is the only thing that I can use to show you how smooth the ride is, given that I can't film from outside when I'm driving here. Yeah, back to the tarmac. Look at how the thing picks up some speed. Third gear. It's a 4-speed manual, as I said. Fast forward, headed, stopped at a gas station, filling up with some petrol at Total. Here's your ride. Need to check some pressure on the wheels. And after some clean wash, yeah, that's how the ride looks like. Yep, so my good people, this has been the last episode of the mini series of the Citroën DS, finding it, trying to make it start, having it run, a little test drive, as well as showing you quirks and features that the car has. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please watch more, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment for what you would like me to review, what cars you would want me to review, what things you would want me to cover in the subsequent videos, as well as share with your friends to support the channel. Thank you very much.